The sun barely touched the icy horizon as the sound of artillery fire echoed across the frozen landscape of Stalingrad. It was 1942, and the German Sixth Army, under General Friedrich Paulus, was closing in on the city. The Soviet Union had declared it a symbol of pride, and the Germans knew its fall would give them control over vital oil fields in the Caucasus. But the Soviet defenders, led by General Vasily Chuikov, would not yield. The battle raged through the rubble of the city, where every building became a fortress, and every street a battlefield. Civilians and soldiers alike fought with a desperation born of survival. Winters in Stalingrad were harsh, and food, water, and ammunition were scarce. The Germans had hoped for a quick victory, but the Soviet forces held their ground, digging in with unyielding resolve. By November, the Soviets launched a daring counteroffensive, encircling Paulus's army. The German forces found themselves trapped, their supplies cut off and their position increasingly untenable. For weeks, they endured frigid temperatures, starvation, and relentless Soviet attacks. Still, Paulus refused to surrender, despite the pleas from his men. Finally, on February 2nd, 1943, after months of brutal fighting, General Paulus, now in despair, was forced to surrender. Nearly 100,000 German soldiers were taken prisoner, and the battle that cost over 2 million lives became the turning point of the war. Stalingrad had fallen, and the Germans had been defeated. For the Soviets, it was a hard-won victory that shifted the momentum of the war, and Stalingrad's name would forever echo in history as a symbol of unbreakable spirit and sacrifice.